What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And today in this video I'm going to show you another yield farming strategy on the Polygon network using Sushi Swap. So before, we've done several videos on Aave. I had to make several videos over and over again because I was doing a horrible job explaining it, and I'm sorry, guys. I should have slowed down a bit. I acted like you guys knew exactly what I was talking about. But we are going to slow this down a bit. I've already done a video on Sushi Swap, but I'm going to slow it down a bit, walk you through each and every step. This is a step-by-step guide, even on how to get your token straight from Ethereum to the Matic network. First off, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and smash up the like, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification. That way you guys are notified every time we make a new one. And guys, if you do all three of those things, leave a comment below saying you subscribe. You'll automatically be thrown into a drawing to earn $100 in free BTC. Guys, so to go ahead and do all those four things and you will boost your gains. Guys, free BTC, you can't beat it, bro. Come on. I'm spending all this money in order to get you guys some money. Sponsored by yours truly. All right, guys, so this is how to use the Sushi Swap protocol step by step. So first off, we are going to bridge our tokens over. They have a very convenient feature up here on Sushi Swap. You can bridge your assets. The first thing you need to do, if you do not have your tokens on MetaMask yet, you need to go ahead and get your tokens onto MetaMask or any other Web3 wallet that you have. And what you're going to be doing, this is from Ethereum to Matic. If you have your tokens on Binance Chain, there is another way. It's called the X-Pollinate Bridge. You can do that as well. In this scenario, we're just going to say, look, I want to send 0.11 Ether to Matic. There are two different transfers. You can use the proof of stake or the plasma. We're going to do the proof of stake because it is much quicker. You literally hit continue. It'll tell you how much the gas fee is, and you hit continue to complete the deposit. Hit continue, and you're going to pay. Well, first you got to make sure you're on the Ethereum network, and it'll call or verify up here to do the verification. And after about 7 or 8 minutes, it will show up in the Matic network, guys. Yes, it is something you got to be patient with, guys. We don't have instant gratification in cryptocurrency, but hey, it's coming. Anyways, guys, so now that you got that concept for the bridge, we have our money on the Matic chain. If you guys don't know how to add the Matic chain yet, that's okay. I'll show you guys how to do that right now. You literally click this, you hit custom RPC, and type in the information from Matic. I made a video on my channel. All you got to do is go to YouTube and type in Matic. There's going to be one video that does the Matic chain on here. How to add Matic network on MetaMask. You need to watch this video right here. And make sure you like and subscribe. So now that we saw that, now we're going to go to Sushi Swap. So this is the part that is important to understand. There's different pools and different things that you can do in here. I prefer to use the stable coins because I don't like impermanent loss. I really recommend you guys watch my video on impermanent loss. It's a 5-minute video. It's really important for you guys to understand, especially when you guys are getting into DeFi. So make sure you look at that video on impermanent loss. So now that we got that step out of the way, let's go ahead and show you guys the Sushi Swap protocol. So you have a couple of options. Obviously, first is you have the swapping protocol. This is just like your Uniswap, or it's just like Trust Wallet. In Trust Wallet, it's the same thing. You swap one token to another. As simple as that. The next is you have the pools. This is where you're going to earn 0.25% fee of all the trades. So if there's a trade that's worth $1,000, you're earning 0.25% of it. So no, you aren't earning $25 of it. You're earning $2.05 for a $1,000 trade. And that's going to go to all the liquidity providers. So if you're in a liquidity pool and you own 1% of that pool, and say in general that pool earns $1,000 that month, and you own 1% of that pool, you are going to be getting how much, guys? Because you own 1%, you will earn $10 for that month. Now I know you're like, well, $10 ain't nothing. Well, you typically have more than $1,000 in more than $1,000 in transactions. So just FYI. Now, you're asking yourself, how is this paid? Well, it's paid out in sushi and Matic tokens. So the pool rewards is what it says right here. So right now where it's being paid in sushi and Matic and all of these pools. So it's not paid out in the stablecoin you have deposited. So there are different pools you can deposit into. So for example, the SLP is the amount of tokens you have in your wallet. So right now I'm using the USDC and DAI pool. Guys, do not join this pool. You will take out some of my rewards and I will not like that. I'm just kidding, guys. It's a dog-eat-dog world, but this is the pool I'm using. As you guys can see, the total market stake is 21.12 SLP. So at this rate, I own 0.004587 SLP tokens. So technically, I own like not even a percent of the pool. I own like what is it? 0.01% of the pool. So say that pool earns, let's just throw out a number. Say that pool earns $1,000. If I own 0.01%, I'm going to be earning $1. That's per month. But obviously, guys, they get more than $1,000. Or I'm sorry, it'll be 10 cents for that month. But obviously, guys, they earn more than $1,000. These pools have like volumes of like millions and millions, some even billions. So it's not like as small as you think it is. So it's not like the protocols are like not having any transactions. So do keep that in mind, guys. Everything is relative. Now here's a couple of important buttons you guys need to know. First is how to get your tokens to be in one of these pools. Well, let me go to my video. I'm going to show you guys exactly how it was done. So I'm going to click add liquidity. So once I click add liquidity, I have USDT and USDC. So it's automatically linking my wallet, and I just hit I would hit the max button down here, and it'll automatically say, okay, this is the maximum amount of tokens that you'll be able to do. Once you do that, you have to have these tokens in your wallet first, guys. So if you don't have any tokens in your wallet, this button will be grayed out and you can't do anything. So I don't have any tokens in my wallet. This is grayed out. I can't add anything. So right now the current ratio is 0.99 DAI per 1 USDC. I can't add anything right now. It's just not letting me. So like in this scenario, it's 0.99. Let's go back. So in this scenario, we have 0.99 USDT equaling 1 USDC. Hence why I have 3,498 USDC and only 3,494 USDT. That is the current LP position I have to provide. So I hit confirm add liquidity, and it automatic. Oh, let's slow that down a bit, guys. So it shows me the rates and my share of the pool. So currently at that rate, my share of the pool is going to be 0.0095%. Like I said, basically 0.01%. So now I continue, confirm supply. I make the transaction on my MetaMask, and now its transaction is submitted. I will get my SLP token soon, which means Sushi Liquidity Provider, SLP, Sushi Liquidity Provider, and I just have to wait for this transaction to verify. So you see that setting where it says one pending. I just need to wait, and once it goes through, I will be able to come over to the pools that I was in earlier, and I'll be able to deposit my SLP tokens. This is a very important step. So once you provide liquidity, you have to deposit these tokens to earn a yield. If you don't deposit them, you're not going to be earning any yield. So right now I'm looking to, well, that was just harvesting right there. All right, so as you guys can see, that little button that showed up over here it added my LP token. So now, as you guys can see right here, my Sushi liquidity providing tokens have showed up. So now I came over to the yield, which is right here, this yield section, and I'm going to hit max. So this is going to allow me to deposit all the SLP tokens that I have, and it'll deposit them into the pool after I hit stake. So once it says confirm, we're staking it, and it will be deposited into that pool. And this harvest section will slowly accrue rewards. And as soon as they accrue rewards, I can claim them at any time. So that's how you add liquidity onto any of these sushi yields and pools. So now that we added liquidity, now there is an option where you can actually lend against this. Now, how would you lend against this? Well, first you need to deposit USDT. So when you supply USDT, you are able to borrow against it. I don't like supplying on this protocol just because I don't like to use it. I'd rather use the sushi swap protocol. Me personally, I don't like to use this protocol compared to Aave because the yields aren't as crazy. So yes, you can earn a yield you can earn 7.6% by supplying, and then you'd pay 10.5% by borrowing, but you aren't going to earn Matic tokens. So the reason why I like Aave better is because they incentivize you for borrowing. So you get Matic tokens and you get the regular yield. The only the only incentive that's out there for you right now on the sushi protocol is by providing liquidity, because you're earning sushi and Matic. So you're earning bonus tokens that you normally would not get. That's why I prefer to use the yield. But hey, that's just me. You can come over here and play with the lend if you want to do that. In fact, what you could do is you can even get a loan against some USDT by depositing it and earning yields and paid in sushi, and you can deposit them over in the yield. That's entirely up to you what you guys want to do. I'm just kind of going over this protocol so you guys can understand. And the next one is you can actually borrow against your Matic tokens with the BentoBox. With the BentoBox, whatever you deposit into here, this is the supply APR you're going to get. So if you deposit, you're going to earn 0.56% interest. However, if you borrow against it, you're going to be having to pay 2.14% interest. So if you guys look at these different things down here for the BentoBox, you guys can see with just 0.07 Matic, what I'm going to have to do is the collateral in USDC is the amount I can obtain. But once it hits 15 cents, I will automatically be liquidated with my Matic position. Now this is important to keep in mind and watch out for. Like my borrow limit is 10 cents in USDC. Once this fluctuation, say it goes up too much, or say the Matic price, not up too much. If it goes up, you're okay. But if Matic goes down, you are going to get liquidated, because technically my collateral in USD value of my Matic tokens right now is 15 cents. And it's allowing me to borrow 10 cents against my 15 cents. And so if Matic goes down in value, this 15 cents, say it gets cut in half, my 15 cents is now only going to be 7 cents worth. I'm quickly going to be liquidated. Now, why is that important to use something like this? Well, I can borrow some USDC for some pretty low yields. And why would someone want to do this? Well, first off, if they're really bullish on Matic and they want to go buy another token and they don't want to sell their Matic to do it, they can get a loan against it. They can get their USDC and use whatever they want. They can go yield farm with it. They can go buy other tokens. Options are limitless. I mean, it's money. Do what you want with it, but don't get liquidated. And I know a lot of you people were asking, well, if I use this protocol, I'm only going to get like $1. It's like horrible. Like, you just gave the worst examples. Yeah, I probably did give a horrible example. But if you ever want to see what's going on there, click on the Sushi Swap analytics. So this is day by day. $373 million in transactions. $229 million in transactions. $233 million in transactions. $166 million in transactions. Guys, we already hit over $1 billion in transactions. Now, if you're getting 0.1% of $1 billion, I think you're gonna be all right. If you guys don't know how much 0.1% of $1 billion is, I believe that's like $10,000 or $100,000. Yeah, that's pretty good. But anyways, guys, it is relative. This is for all of the pools. So this is not just the one you're in. So do keep that in mind as well. But it pays pretty well the more you deposit. Again, not financial advice. It basically breaks down the percentages for you, so you don't have to like bust your brain and be like, what the pants am I doing? No, this is how you can factor it right here. They have little percentages to make it easy for you. Like right now, APY including fees is 45%. So if I deposit $1,000 at the end of the year, as long as these rates stay the same, yes, they do fluctuate, guys. As more people deposit and more people withdraw, the percentage gain or yield will fluctuate. So the more people depositing, the lower it goes, because there's more people and you have a less share of the pie. So 45% of $1,000, that's going to earn you $450. I mean, geez. I'd be happy with $450 on $1,000. I mean, geez, well, why would you complain about that? Anyways, guys, another factor I want to mention to you guys, a lot of people are like, oh no, the markets are going down. It actually helps in your yields. because now you're going to get more sushi and Matic tokens. So guys, when the market's going down, sometimes I'm actually happy because now I can get greater yields in DeFi. So it's also one of those things, it's a hedge against, I guess you can say, lower prices or market corrections. Because if you have all your tokens being bullish, like, oh, we're going to the moon, we're going to explode. Well, it's not always going to go to the moon. In fact, when you think it's going to the moon, it's going to crash. And when you think it's going to crash, it's going to explode to the moon. That's just how market sentiment works. I mean, charts are basically an analysis of human psychology. If everyone sold at the top, a chart wouldn't look like that. A chart wouldn't have a graph that looks like this. Or a chart wouldn't have a graph that goes like this. I mean, what the pants? But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you do those 4 things: like, subscribe, bell button, and make sure you leave a comment below saying you subscribed. You'll automatically be thrown into a drawing to earn $100 in free BTC, sponsored by yours truly. I hope this full breakdown of Sushi Swap was of any value to you guys, and I helped break down a couple of things to help you guys get into DeFi. Proverbs chapter 26 verses 28. Lying tongue hates those it hurts, and a flattering mouth works ruin. That video. Alright guys, if you guys want to get some free BTC, here is the quadruple threat. Guys, there's a link in the description below. You can sign up for Celsius. You get $40 in free BTC. I get $40 in free BTC. It is a win-win. And if you enter in any of these codes, this is for a limited time, you will get an additional bonus of BTC, guys. You cannot beat that. The next in the quadruple threat is Voyager. Guys, when you sign up for Voyager, deposit $100, you will get $25 in free BTC. Need I say more? Probably not. The next one is BlockFi. This is also in the link in the description below. Deposit $100 and you also get $25 in free BTC. In both for BlockFi and for Celsius, you will be earning interest on the money you deposit and interest on the money you receive in the bonus, as in the BTC. And the final one that's in the link in the description below of the quadruple threat is crypto.com. Guys, when you get or reserve the metalcrypto.com Visa card, which is the Ruby one and up, you will get $25 USD paid in CRO. Guys, you got to check out these bonuses. Lots of fun. Thanks for tuning in.